So my friend, they were visiting family in Arizona, but they were staying in a hotel.
Okay.
And he says, I don't even know how this happens, but apparently it did. Found a dirty diaper in their hotel room when they checked in.
Stop.
Behind a
No, he
nightstand.
did not.
So I asked him.
Behind the nightstand?
Yeah, and they stayed at a pretty nice hotel. And he's like, dude, you wouldn't believe it. He goes, we were sitting there, and like we didn't notice it at the beginning, but he says they were sitting there on the bed for a while.
Well, yeah, wouldn't you notice a stench? Like you're like,
well, yeah, they thought they smelled something, and so behind the nightstand was a dirty diaper
and
in
you're
their hotel
sure
room.
it wasn't from one of their kids?
Yeah, he's kids. I don't even think his kids are in diapers anymore. I think.
Gosh.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to. They've got a 4-year-old and a 2.5 or something like that.
Maybe
they have two kids really close together.
Still either way, I don't know. That is nasty.
I haven't asked him if the kids are, but he's like, it was a dirty diaper behind the
gosh.
So when they were cleaning the hotel room, they probably never noticed the dirty diaper behind the nightstand. I don't know if they check. So I want to ask the question: crazy items you found in your hotel room. Like, what are the crazy things?
Don't you remember our horrible hotel experience a few years back? We were staying in Roseburg, Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
It was for, a Legion baseball game or something.
Yeah, because I used to do, like, sports broadcasting back in the day.
We stayed... Oh, my gosh.
It was the worst hotel
I still
ever.
remember. It was the last hotel available. Definitely not on the top of my list. It was one of those where you come in from the outside your room, which, is fine sometimes, but it was a motel. And there were cockroaches. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember that in the middle of the night. We turned on the light, cockroaches on the freaking wall.
It was terrible.
There was a can of chewing tobacco on the ground next to the bed, open.
Yep.
And there were sunflower seeds, like chewed up and spit out sunflower seeds on the ground.
I was waiting to find a body in the bathtub. It was that bad.
There was blood in the sink.
The worst.
There was blood in the sink.
Yeah, it was.
Don't you remember?
Terrible. It was the worst experience I think we've ever had. I am fully convinced someone was living in that hotel room, and then when they realized they needed to book another room, they kicked that person out. I'm serious.
There was half-eaten food behind the curtains.
It was so bad.
It was the nastiest hotel.
And it wasn't. It wasn't a 5-star hotel, but I remember it wasn't like. Going in, I expected it to be a somewhat pleasant experience.
Right. Well, here's the thing. We were so terrified of sleeping. We kept fully clothed, like hoodies and everything to try and sleep.
And then you remember at 2 a.m.
Yes. And at 2 a.m, we decided we can't do this. So we went to a diner down the street. Because we were going to sleep in the parking lot, but it was sketchy out there too.
Yeah.
So we went to the diner. What happened?
We tell the manager. We basically look like two scared kids. Because we were barely married, so we were young. And we walk in, and we're just like, listen, we booked a hotel. It was a terrible experience. Can we just stay here?
Can we just hang out? Well, it's a 24-hour diner.
The lady was awesome. Yeah. She goes, there's a banquet room in the back, and she let us sleep in the banquet room.